following broadcast is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome back to the Betty Ingolstadt Sioux Center. Magnitude Sports Radio on the air with the fifth place game between the Linton Hazleton Moffett Braddock Lions and the Kenmare Honkers. Kenmare Honkers, end of the season, regular season, including a 58-34 win in the Region A championship game over Divide County, with a win-loss record of 14 wins, 7 losses, and they come into the fifth place game here with 15 wins and 8 losses. And the Linton HMB Lions, 18-3 after the regular season, including a 47-35 win over Carrington in the Region 3 title game. They come into this fifth place game today with an overall win-loss record of 19 wins and 4 losses for the Linton HMB Lions. Your starting lineups for the Linton Hazleton Moffett Braddock Lions. They'll be the 5'5 senior guard number 5, Tegan Scher, the 5'7 senior guard number 13, Aaron Kelsch, the 5'6 senior guard number 15, J.C. Richter, the 5'6 senior guard number 43, Callie Haas, and the 5'11 junior forward number 55, Kaylee Winiger. And the Lions are coached by head coach Bo Deagle and his assistants Tanner Purinton and Hannah Schlecht. Will be Bo's assistants for the 19-4 Linton HMB Lions, looking for the consolation championship here over the 15-8 Region 8 champ Kenmare Honkers. And your starters for Kenmare will go like this: the 5'9 junior forward number 10 Madison Moline, the 5'6 freshman guard number 11 Mache Miller, the 5'5 senior guard number 15 Brooklyn Rodine. And then the 5'7 senior guard, number 20, Amber Hauk, and a 5'11 junior center, number 21, Brenna Strokeland. And those 5 starters, along with the rest of their teammates, are coached by head coach Michael Zimmer in his 4th year at Kenmare High School. And his assistants are Sabrina Nyhoff, Mary Feldman, and Ryan Offworth. Let me double check my Offworth. Yep, there we go. The athletic director at Kenmare High School is Casey Kieser, if I'm saying that correctly, and if I'm saying it wrong, I certainly apologize. This will be the first time in my career that I've seen the Kenmare Honkers in any sport, so certainly looking forward to getting a new team here under my broadcast belt here. As eventually we'll hopefully do all the teams in North Dakota, but for right now, it's one more off the checklist for me and the Kenmare Honkers here on Magnitude Sports. We're about a minute and a half away from the opening of this one. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in a minute and a half here on Magnitude Sports.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
between the Linton HMB Lions.
All right, and here's your starting lineups for the Linton HMB Lions and the Kenmare Honkers. We'll turn it over to our PA announcer.
Your partner, Farmers Insurance, and supporting sponsor, MSHSL. Believe that all high school activities provide lessons for life, including the lesson to treat everyone with respect and with the pledge of good sportsmanship. This athletic contest is planned under the observance of the North Dakota High School Activities Association's behavior expectations by all those in attendance. We hope you enjoy the tournament and please let your good sportsmanship show. Let's meet the starters for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Linton HMB Lions! Starting at guard, the 5'5" senior, number 5, Tegan Share. At guard, the 5'7" senior, number 13, Aaron Kelch. At guard, the 5'6" senior, number 15, J.C. Richter. At guard, the 5'6" senior, number 43, Kelly Hess. And at center, a 5'11" junior, number 55, Kaylee Winiger. The Lions are coached by Bo Keeble, assisted by Canada Puritair and Hannah Schlepp. And now let's meet the home team, the Kenmare Honkers. At guard, a 5'6" freshman, number 11, Lachey Miller. At guard, a 5'5" senior, number 15, Brooklyn Rodine. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 20, Amber Hawk. At forward, a 5'9" junior, number 11, Madison Moline. And at center, a 5'11" junior, number 21, Brenna Stroklin. The Honkers are coached by Ryan Simmons, assisted by Sabrina Knight, Eric Felton, and Ryan Apple. The officials.
All right, so the Linton HMB Lions will be in their maroonish red with golden numbers outlined and trimmed in white, while the Kenmare Honkers will be the exact mirror opposite of that, in white with maroonish golden numbers outlined in a goldish yellow. I suppose they don't have goldish numbers, they have maroonish red numbers outlined in goldish yellow. The opening tip, Winiger in the middle there, and it's going to be won by Stroklin, and we're underway here in the first quarter of this one. And we're going to change it to the first quarter instead of the fourth quarter here. Give me a second, I'll make that happen. There we go. 3 on the way, top of the key, missed it. Rebound pulled down here by the Lions, and that is Aaron Kelch who pulled down the rebound. And now Kelch will work it down low. This shot is off the mark, and it will go out of bounds. They'll stop the clock with 7:24 to go here in the Kenmare bring it up the court. They'll work it over to the far side there into the hands of, looking at the right roster here, Lachey Miller. And it's turned over at the midcourt stripe. Picked up by Tegan Share, and a whistle will stop the clock with 7:10 to go here. Still no score in the first quarter of play between Linton and Kenmare. Almost a minute gone in the quarter. Tegan Share with the right-handed dribble down to the baseline, and it's blocked out of bounds. And it'll remain Linton HMB basketball. This will be the second time this year we've seen the Lions on magnitude. It's the first time on magnitude ever for the Kenmare Honkers, radio or video. Inbounds pass comes in to J.C. Richter, and Richter's shot may have been stolen away. I couldn't quite see. A couple players were blocking my vision, and Kenmare will come away with it. And now the pass over midcourt, deflected, nearly taken away by Linton, but it'll go back into the hands there of Brooklyn Rodine. Rodine now works it up top there for the three-pointer from Moline, and it's in. Madison Moline gives to the Kenmare Honkers a 3-0 lead here on Magnitude. 3 back the other way is off the mark, and it won't go. But an offensive rebounds. They work it back here into the hands of J.C. Richter. Richter now gets it to Scher. Scher flops a pass here to the left wing to Aaron Kelsch. Kelsch now looking around, surveying, left-handed dribble, goes under the left elbow. Back under the left wing here that is Scher. Check that, Richter. And now Scher has it. Scher stutter stepped on the 3, dribbled in, hands it off. Richter tried to split defenders, lost out of bounds. They'll stay with the Linton HMB Lions.
Lions substitution. Number 23, Ellie Hunter. Number 25, Logan Schumacher. Number 31, Hunter Schick. Number 35, Emma Weiser.
Lions have the basketball, and now the whistle will stop the clock with 5:47 to go here. Ali Doctor will toss it in here for Richter. Richter now dishes it off there for, that is Emma Schick, number 31, a 5'7" junior. Schick works it inside there for Richter. Richter one dribble and off the low blocks, pivots and gets the bucket up and in. And the Lions are on the board. They're down 3-2. Back the other way. They'll work the ball around the perimeter. Now up at the top of the key is Miller. And a travel. Referee was standing in my way. I couldn't quite see what was going on there, but it'll be Linton HMB Lions basketball. Inbounds pass will come to Richter. They'll work it into the near corner. Now they work it back to Richter in the low blocks. They pop it back out. Catch and shoot 3. In! Aaron Kelsch with the triple, and now the Linton HMB Lions are up 5-3. That one goes through the fingertips of Amber Hauk and out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover, and the ball will go back to the Lions. Inside 5 minutes to go now. And the Linton HMB Lions with a 5-3 lead here over the Kenmare Honkers in the 5th place game at the North Dakota State Girls Basketball Tournament. Traveling on Kenmare will give the ball, or traveling on Linton, excuse me, will give the ball back to Kenmare. 4:38 and counting to go here in the first quarter of play. Full court pressure by the Lions. Kenmare's Miller. Now 2 passes later, they'll work it back to inside to the high post. Spins, and the referee keeps standing in my way, and I cannot see who's standing there. I apologize. I'm normally not that unsure of what's going on, but back the other way now. Linton HMB with the basketball. It's Callie Has, and now the 3 from Richter was just off the front of the rim. Fighting for the rebound there was Miller for the Linton for the Kenmare Honkers, and that one whistle will stop the clock with 3:59 to go.
43, Callie Has. That is her first personal, team foul.
Callie Has picks up her first personal. It's the first team foul. Both teams with 1 foul now, and the Lions continue that full court press. They'll get it back to Miller. Miller now over the timeline, and it's going to be poked away, and it's Aaron Kelsch fighting for it along with Moline, and now a whistle will give the ball back here, an official's timeout. Stops the clock with 3:45 to go. So I have an official's timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here. Once again, coming up, the 3rd place game at approximately 6 o'clock between Shiloh Christian and Langdon Area Edmore Munich, and then the championship today at 8 o'clock between the Kindred Vikings and the Grafton Spoilers. Kindred looking for their third state championship in 4 appearances since 2017. The Grafton Spoilers will make their third appearance in the state championship game in 3 years. They lost 2 years ago. They won last year against Central Cass, and now they'll have a chance to win again against Kindred here at the championship game tonight, but that will not be an easy task against the undefeated Kindred Vikings. Kenmare working around the perimeter. Now they work it over to the far side. Down low, and that shot will dribble in. Madison Moline scores for the Honkers, and we're tied at 5. 3:21 to go as they'll hand the ball off there for Emma Schick. Schick now to the top of the key there for Brooklyn Schumacher. Now they'll work it back inside for Richter. Richter scores and gets fouled. Now some substitutions for the Lions. Matter of fact, it appears to be 4 in, 4 out, almost a whole line change. So it's Richter at the free throw line. She connects. 8-5, a 3-point lead here for the Linton HMB Lions. The Lions continue on that 3/4 court / full court press. And it's turned over at the midcourt stripe. Picking it up is Tegan Scher to the hoop, and no, it rolls off the rim. An offensive rebound. That one will not go, and now they'll battle for the rebound. Kenmare will come away with it. 2 missed shots there for the Linton HMB Lions, but they still lead by 3, 8-5. That half-court trap, Tegan Scher batted the pass into the backcourt, and Miller for Kenmare went back to pick it up. 2 passes later, free throw line jumper on the way and in. That is Brenna Strokeland. 2.5 to go here in the first quarter of play. 8-7 in the 5th place game at the North Dakota State Class B Girls Basketball Tournament between the Linton Hazleton Moffett Braddock Lions and a travel on the Lions. And the Kenmare Honkers. Inbounds pass comes to Miller for the Honkers. 2:15 to go. Miller to the volleyball line will dribble, set up the offense, fire it into the hands of Moline. Moline now up to the top of the key here for Strokeland. Strokeland gets it inside and a hard hit down below. I think there was incidental contact and her leg got tangled up with one of the Lion defenders. She went down, but she went back up just as quickly. So going to the line to shoot 2 for Kenmare is Ponytails covering up the jersey number. I believe it's Madison Moline, and it is. And the first one is off the mark. Second free throw is also off the mark. Rebound comes down into the Lions' hands of Kelsch. And now they'll give it to Tegan Scher. Volleyball line, fires it left wing into the hands there of Richter. Richter, left-handed dribble to the baseline, puts the shot up on the backside of the rim, it bounces off. And the Kenmare Honkers will get the rebound. They'll work it up the court here with Miller. Miller runs into a double team, needs a little bit of help, trapped at that half-court line, and she will get it to her teammate there, Strokeland. Strokeland now, Alexa Vardy for 3. No, that's off the mark. And the rebound pulled down here by, that is Emma Weiser. Richter will bring it over the timeline here for the Lions. Switches to the left hand, tries to cut into the paint. Gets it there into the hands there of, Kelsch. And the three's up and in. Callie has with the triple, and now the Lions up 11-7. Lions with the basketball, with the basketball specifically is Richter. And now a 3 on the way from Scher. Nope, that's a little bit off the front rim. Took a high bounce, and the rebound comes down to Kenmare. And they'll whip it up court. 2 passes later, they get it to Varda, and that shot is too strong. Vardy will get her own rebound. Kick it back out top to Miller. Now Miller puts it up top there for Strokeland. Strokeland back to Miller. Miller with the left-handed dribble, steps back to the top of the key. Now Strokeland at the free throw line, and a travel, really. Didn't look like one to me, but we'll go with it. Stops the clock with 27 seconds to go. .23 seconds to go now. It's a 4-point lead for the Linton HMB Lions. Tegan Scher fires it to the left wing here for Richter. Richter looking inside, nobody home at the moment. Scher will come around to the top of the key, get the pass. She'll dribble out. 5 seconds to go. And Richter into the lane, to the hoop, scores with 2 seconds. And Kenmare will dribble out the first quarter, and we're 1 down and 3 to go. In the 5th place game, Linton HMB Lions 13, the Kenmare Honkers 7 after 1, second quarter and 45 seconds.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. Second quarter underway. Kenmare basketball start quarter number 2, and they are down 13-7 here to the Linton Hazleton Moffett Braddock Lions. It'll be Miller with the basketball for Kenmare at the top of the key. Step back 3 on the way. No, left it short off the front of the rim. Rebound will come to Richter. Richter will bring it up the far side of the court. Near side volleyball line, midcourt line, and now the other volleyball line. Tegan Scher will take over possession of the basketball. Back to Richter over on the right wing. 22 on the shot clock, 7:28 to go on the game clock. Richter steps back, cuts back into the paint. Floats one out, catch and shoot 3 on the way. A little strong out of the hands there of Aaron Kelsch. Kenmare will get the rebound. It'll be Mache Miller bringing it back up the court. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. Another line change coming here for Linton at the next break in action as they'll sub 4 in and 4 out. Up at the top of the key right now for Kenmare is Taya Offworth. Offworth will bring it back over to Miller. Miller floated into the high post. Now quick pass out into the near corner. 3 on the way, and it didn't quite get the bounce it needed out of the hands of Brooklyn Rodin. Richter in the backcourt being guarded closely there by, couldn't quite see who that was.
That is her second personal third.
Madison Moline will go in. Shea Miller out for Kenmare. 4 in, 4 out for Linton HMB. Allie Doctor, a 5'5" sophomore, into the lineup along with Emma Schick, and now we have a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout, and we'll get you caught up on who's in and out for Linton after this short timeout.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back. Lions basketball out of the timeout. They'll get it into the hands of Emma Schick. Now 2 passes later, it's Brooklyn Schumacher, top of the key. Schick will work it inside there for Richter. Richter back to Schick, now up to the top of the key there for Weiser. Now back to Schick for 3, left wing, too strong. Sent it over the back side of the rim, and the Kenmare Honkers will get the rebound quickly down the court. Thought about it, foot was over the line, didn't pull the trigger. Now a 3 from the opposite wing, that one's not in, and the rebound will come into Weiser. 6:13 and counting to go here in the second quarter of play as Richter brings it over the timeline to the top of the key for the Lions. She'll get a screen, dribble to the right, now come back, top of the key, 3 off the left-handed shot, won't go, rebound now, back out to Richter again. She'll try second time and connects. Richter's 3 puts the Lions up 16-7 inside 6 minutes to go. Kenmare will work it around the perimeter, in and out, high post jumper, left side of the free throw line, won't go. Rebound to the Lions, they'll get it to Richter in the backcourt. Richter will bring it up over the timeline, pass it to the left wing. Now she'll get the ball back high on the right side. Once again, 4 more substitutions coming up for the Lions here at the next break in action. Richter backs up to the midcourt stripe, now dribbles up towards the top of the key. Cuts into the paint, pops it back outside here for Weiser. Weiser, 1 dribble, and now a long 3 from the opposite corner. Rolls around and out like the little coin at the ball that you drop in and it circles all the way around. That's what happened on that 3-point shot there, and it just hopped out. It's too bad that your money doesn't hop out of those little containers at the grocery store, but it hopped out of the basketball hoop here. And that pass is lost over the right into my hands, over the broadcast booth area, and ricocheted back to me. Tegan Scher back into the lineup, and Tegan Scher will take it to the hoop and score. 2 to the top of the key, went to the right side of the baseline and put it in off the top of off the backboard. 18-7 now in favor of the Linton HMB Lions. Kenmare Honkers dribbling to the baseline and driving to the hoop is Moline. That shot will not go, and now getting the rebound is Miller, and a travel is called. Tegan Scher up at the top. Dribbles back and forth and a whistle, and it was on the near side, and it looks like a foul on the Lions. Fourth team foul for the Lions. Second personal on Aaron Kelsch. 4:19 and counting. Full court press here by the Lions. Honkers will get it over and collecting the pass on the far sideline, and then it's poked away and turned over. Back the other way come the Lions. Tegan Scher pulls up for 3, left wing, left it a little bit shy. Offensive rebound, Scher will get it back. She'll reset the offense, push it into the corner here for Emma Weiser. Now Scher will get it back up towards the top of the key. Fired over far side for Callie Has. Has back up top for Scher. Scher surveying inside. She'll put the ball on the floor on the right-handed dribble, and now she'll get the ball right back after the pass. 7 on the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. Richter with the basketball. Free throw line, draws a foul. I believe it was a reach-in foul as Scher was starting to drive in towards the paint. And 1 second comes off the clock as the inbounds pass is batted right back out of bounds. So from the baseline, the Lions will inbound it. Inbounding it is Kaylee Winiger, excuse me, into Scher. Scher catch and shoot 3, rattles in and out, won't go from the left wing off the inbounds pass. 3:27 and counting, and that's a travel, I believe. Yep, it sure is. Miller nearly traveled, and then as she got the pass away, her teammate caught it in midair, took a shuffle step, and that caused the whistle, and Linton will get the ball back. J.C. Richter back into the lineup here for the Lions. Now they work it up top here. That's Brooklyn Schumacher. Richter gets it down low, double team, back out to Schumacher. Schumacher with a right-handed dribble to the high post, free throw line extended right side. 2 passes later, 3 on the way, and in! Richter with the triple. From near the top of the key on that one. Back the other way up top, Miller has the basketball, works it into the free throw line, 1 dribble, pass to the baseline, shot is up and in. Baseline jumper is up and in for Taya Offforth of the Kenmare Honkers, and it's 21-9 with 2:40 and counting to go here as the Linton HMB Lions control the basketball once again. At the top of the key is Schumacher. Now they'll get it over to, that was Allie Doctor, number 22, and now that is Emma Schick. Schick will get it to Weiser. Weiser back to Doctor. Doctor to J.C. Richter. Stutter steps at the three-point line. Dribbles into the free throw line. Puts the shot in. It rattles off to the left side of the rim. Back the other way, the Honkers will come. 2:11 and counting to go here in the basketball game. They'll get it onto the right wing here into the hands of Brooklyn Rodine. Rodine will get it down low. Now back out to Rodine. Rodine pops it out top. They shift the ball around along to the baseline on the left side. Back out, 3 on the way from Miller. Left it a little bit short. Rebound goes to the Lions. Richter will come away with it, float a pass up the near sideline into the hands there of Emma Weiser, and then she'll give it right back to Richter. And Richter, will slow things down as she'll dribble on the volleyball line towards the top of the key. 17 to shoot on the shot clock. Richter still with the basketball. Floats a pass into the near corner there for Allie Doctor. Doctor will pass it away back to Richter. Drives into the paint from the mid-block. Hook shot up, no good. And the rebound back to Kenmare. Now a reach and foul from behind. Likely charged on Schumacher of the Linton Lions. And it is indeed on Schumacher. It's her first, team's 5th. Miller will trigger the inbound, or I'm sorry, not Miller, but it'll be Strokeland triggering the inbounds pass to Miller from the near sideline. Now they shift the ball up to the top of the key into the hands of Alexa Vardy. Vardy will get it to the free throw line for Strokeland. Strokeland spins, high post, a little shot, a little strong. And the rebound comes down to Linton's Callie Haas. Haas will dump it off to Richter in the backcourt. Richter across the timeline with 57 seconds to go. 25 on the shot clock. Tegan Scher from about 20 feet away. Right-handed dribble to the high post, right side of the lane. Off the glass and in. A little pusher from the mid-blocks with one hand. It was kind of like a hook shot, but it didn't have the hook, if that made sense. 38 seconds to go, 23-9 now in favor of the Linton Hazelton Moffett Braddock Lions here in the 5th place game at the 2022 Girls State Class B Tournament. 3 on the way, that's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Callie Haas. Haas will dump it off to Richter in the backcourt. 18 seconds to go. Actually, there's a little bit more than that. Now there's 16 seconds and counting. Tegan Scher, left-handed dribble to the left wing, now switches to the right hand. She'll pull up 20 feet away and hit. 3 more for the Linton HMB Lions, and they are cruising here in half number 1, as that will be the last opportunity. And at halftime, it's the Linton HMB Lions 26 and the Kenmare Honkers 9. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level of my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein and List E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein and List E3 soybeans have yield.
When grain flow becomes blocked in your bin, it can cause costly delays, safety concerns, and expensive equipment repairs. Superior Grain Equipment's premium unloading system, featuring their patented blockbuster auger, keeps you and your equipment running safely and efficiently by breaking up blockages near the center sump gate to allow for continuous grain flow. Operated from outside the bin, the blockbuster could be engaged independently from the sweep, eliminating the need to enter the bin to clear blockages. Superior products for superior bins. Only available from Superior Grain Equipment.
One popped up. Can Oliver Luck send them to Shelby? The Post 400 Stars will continue their season in North Carolina. The Post 400 Stars return for season number 3 on Magnitude Sports. Saturday, March 12th starts a 14-game series live from Vero Beach, Florida. Also, catch the Stars live on Magnitude from the Veterans Classic Tourney, the Gopher Classic, the Creighton Pret Tournament from Omaha, Nebraska, all the home games, and every game from the state tournament at Young Field in West Fargo will be live on Magnitude. If it's Post 400 baseball, it's on Magnitude Sports.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
All right, welcome back, and it's been all Linton HMB Lions in the first half. They're right now, they are led by J.C. Richter, who has 13 points. Tegan Scher with 5, 3 points for Aaron Kelsch, and 3 more points for Callie Haas. And those are your leading scores for the Linton HMB Lions. 5 points for Madison Moline, and 2 more for Brenna Strokeland, and that's 7 of the 9, and I'm missing the third person who scored the basket, but we'll get that eventually. Usually they had halftime numbers to me now, but apparently I missed a basket in my personal recording, so as soon as we get that halftime report, we'll tell you who the other player who scored for Kenmare was. But it's been a tough game for Kenmare here on their debut on Magnitude Sports here in the 5th place game at the State B. We're about 3.5 minutes away from the start of the second half. Don't forget, coming up here on Magnitude, let's go ahead and pull up our schedule. That's not the button I'm looking for. We're looking for this one here. I have to take a couple of those games off. At 5 o'clock, we'll have a Minnesota playoff game for you. Section 8 AA quarterfinal between the Perham Yellow Jackets and Roseville Rams. Jason and Lance will be live with the video broadcast of that one here on Magnitude Sports. And then at 6 o'clock, after this game concludes, we'll have a little bit of a break. And at 6 o'clock, it will be the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks and the Langdon Area Edmore Munich Cardinals in the 3rd place game. It's possible Brad Anderson, who is leaving Perham right now, might be in time to do that game. If not, I'll be doing it. But if he is in time, I'm going to take a game off. We'll have Brad do the 3rd place game. And then Brad will have to hop off to his radio station for the championship game. And I'll come back for Kindred and Grafton a little bit later tonight here at 8 o'clock approximately. And then after this wraps up, we get basically no time off. We get tomorrow off because it's Sunday by default. And then we come back Monday, boys Region 1 quarterfinal between the Kindred Vikings and the Northern Cass Jaguars will be live on Magnitude Sports. And then if they win that, we'll be back on Tuesday with the semifinal for Kindred. And then if they do make it to the semifinals, then we'll have another one for you on Thursday, either the 3rd place or championship, as Day 3 of the Region 1 tournament will wrap up at the Blickery Activity Center at the campus of NDHSAA in Wahpeton. And then also in the middle of that, if Perham can win their game on today against Roseville, then they'll advance to the Wednesday, March 9th game, which will be the girls' 8AA semifinal. And if they can win that one, then they'll go to Friday, March 11th in the Section 8 AA girls championship game. So there's a lot of what-ifs coming up on our schedule. But if everything goes, if the teams win as they hope that they'll win, then we'll have the coverage of the games for you here on Magnitude Sports. We'll put it that way. So you can dig deeper into that schedule. It's pinned to the top of our Facebook page. And our new website is, I forget, how close are we now? Let's take a look. We're 2 days, 8 hours, 30 minutes, and 37 seconds away from our brand new website. You can find it at magnitudesn.com. I'm certainly looking forward to it. We're about 90 seconds away from the second half. Let's take one more time out. We'll come back with the 3rd quarter right after this here on Magnitude Sports.
When grain flow becomes blocked in your bin, it can cause costly delays, safety concerns, and expensive equipment repairs. Superior Grain Equipment's premium unloading system, featuring their patented blockbuster auger, keeps you and your equipment running safely and efficiently by breaking up blockages near the center sump gate to allow for continuous grain flow. Operated from outside the bin, the blockbuster could be engaged independently from the sweep, eliminating the need to enter the bin to clear blockages. Superior products for superior bins. Only available from Superior Grain Equipment.
All right, welcome back. Third quarter of action here in the fifth place game between the Linton Hazleton Moffat Braddock Lions and the Kenmare Honkers. And we are underway in the third quarter now. Tegan Scher has the basketball. Linton Lions going from left to right as I see it. And they'll work it down low. And that is Richter. And she scores and goes to the line to shoot one more. Richter's free throws up and in. She'll score one more. 29-9, the Lions up 20. Once again, if they can get up 30 or more by the start of the fourth quarter, we'll have a running clock. Just keep that in mind. They got about 7.5 minutes to do it. We'll see if Kenmare can come out of the little slump that they're in right now. I gotta get my rosters back in front of me here. Dropping papers on me during the commercial break, and they start piling up. For Kenmare, it was Madison Moline with 5, Brenna Strokeland with 2, and Taya Offworth with 2. Those account for the 9 points for Kenmare so far. Three-pointer on the way, that bounces too strong. Rebound ricochets like a pinball, and it's finally picked up by the Lions. Richter will bring it up the court over the timeline, 6:52 and counting to go. Excuse me there. Usually I have the mic turned off when I do that, but not this time. Left-handed dribble here, this is Callie Haas. And Haas will get it back up top to Richter. Richter with the right-handed dribble tries to split defenders, and she travels. Full court press here by the Lions. Back and forth in the backcourt. They haven't got it. Now they just got it beyond the free throw line, and now they got it over the half-court line. They had about 1.5 seconds to spare before that 10-second violation. Nice job by the Lions on that full court press. Now they got it up in the front court. Top of the key with it now is Brenna Strokeland. Strokeland fires it over to the far side there for Rodine. Rodine now 2 passes later. Long 2 on the way, and it's in. Madison Moline will score. Puts the Kenmare Honkers into double digits. 29-11, 5:55 and counting. As Tegan Scher with a right-handed dribble. High post, pumps it in the corner, and that is Erin Kelsch. And the shot goes in. I believe it was Winnegar. And it was, according to the PA announcer. Once again, the referee was standing in my way. But a nice split the defenders down to the other end was Mache Miller, but she left the layup a little bit short off the glass, and getting the rebound is Richter for the Lions, and now a whistle. And they're going to have an inbounds pass from right in front of our broadcast station. 5:24 to go, 31-11, a 20-point lead here for the Lions. 5:19 and counting. They work it up top there. That is Schumacher. Schumacher will get it back. She'll tee it up for a 3, and that's off the front of the rim. No goal. And bringing down the rebound there is Strokeland. And a pass across the baseline into the paint, uncontrolled. Kenmare will put it back out. 3 on the way, and no, that one's off the mark. An air ball that's rebounded by Brenna Strokeland. She puts it up and in. Richter will bring it over the timeline. 4:47 and counting to go. 2 passes later, it ends up in the hands of Allie Doctor. Now back up top, now on the right wing here for Emma Schick. Schick will get it back to Richter. Richter fakes left, dribbles to the right, switches to the left hand, dishes the passes off to Schumacher. Now back up top. Richter thought about the 3, stutter steps back, now cuts into the lane, and there's a foul on Kenmare. Inbounds pass comes up top there for Callie Haas. Haas will give it up to Tegan Scher. Scher cuts into the paint, bounces it out here for Kelsch. Kelsch's three is off the back iron and won't go. They'll sky for the rebound, and it's eventually taken away by Richter. Now they'll get Richter back up top. Scher for a three. That rattles off the front end, back of the rim, and then the rebound, and now loose ball. And I'm surprised they didn't call a travel there, but Kenmare will come away with it. I'm not sure if it's going to matter at this point. 31-13. And Kenmare has not been able to do much since the first quarter. Well, now they're going to try and prove me wrong as Modine gets a basket. 31-15, nearly cuts the lead in half. Tegan Scher at the volleyball line, approaches the top of the key, dumps it off to the left there for Richter. Now back to Scher up top. Scher looking, drives near side of the paint, spins, gets it up to Richter at the top of the key. Richter back to Scher here on the right wing. Stutter stepping to the right, now she'll go to the right, down to the baseline, shuffles a pass into the far corner, three on the way, off the rebound, off the miss. The rebound will go to the Kenmare Honkers. 3:11 and counting to go as the Honkers bring it up over the timeline. Nearly lost the ball, but able to keep possession of it. Now they'll fire it into the hands of Madison Moline. She'll put up a three. That one will ricochet off the back iron, and they'll go out of bounds. And they'll stop the clock with 2:58 to go. And I believe it is Kenmare basketball. Inbounds pass comes on the corner. Now they work it to Miller up top. Miller left, now goes to the right. Dishes the pass into the mid-block. Couple of dribbles and a nice strong move there by Taya Offworth. And she gets two more, and all of a sudden the Kenmare Honkers are showing signs of life. 2:46 to go and a full timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
And this one popped up. Can Oliver Luck send them to Shelby? The Post 400 Stars will continue their season in North Carolina.
The Post 400 Stars return for season number 3 on Magnitude Sports. Saturday, March 12th starts a 14-game series live from Vero Beach, Florida. Also, catch the Stars live on Magnitude from the Veterans Classic Tourney, the Gopher Classic, the Creighton Pret Tournament from Omaha, Nebraska, all the home games, and every game from the state tournament at Young Field in West Fargo will be live on Magnitude. If it's Post 400 baseball, it's on Magnitude Sports.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back. 31-17, 2:46 to go in the third quarter of play. The Linton Hazleton Moffett Braddock Lions leading the Kenmare Honkers, and there'll be Lion basketball coming out of the timeout. Once again, 2:46 to play. There'll be 33 on the shot clock. I wonder if that's correct. And nobody caught it, so they're going to go with 33. I always thought it was 35, but they're going to get 2 seconds less to shoot this time down the court. Tegan Scher with it. Bounce pass up top here. That's into the hands there of Kelsch. Kelsch now gets it back to Scher. Scher had it poked away momentarily. Weiser picks it up. And now back to Kelsch. Kelsch with a strong move. A little hook shot off the glass. A pivoting hook shot. It's probably the better way to put that. 33-17. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter of play. And it's a 10-second violation. Kenmare couldn't get it out of the backcourt, and now Linton will get it back. Aaron Kellis will trigger it in from just to the right side of right at midcourt from the far side of the court. Into the backcourt there for Tegan Scher. 2:01 and counting to go. Scher will get the pass back, now fire it over near side here to Callie Haas. Haas quickly dumps it off to the right to Kelsch. Now Haas gets it back. She runs after her own rebound, takes a headfirst dive onto the court after the missed three, and she will not get it. Kenmare will get it instead. Bringing it back is Rodine. 2 passes later into the far corner. Step back three from Miller. Won't go. That rolls off the rim, and now there's a foul on the baseline on who? I believe it's on possibly on Tegan Scher, and it is.
Right, number 5, Tegan Scher. That is for the first person on first. Team foul.
So baseline inbounds pass will come in, and now they'll work the ball into the top of the key to Miller once again. Miller with a right-handed dribble, cuts to the baseline, bounce pass out to the near corner, now back up top. They surround the perimeter, now over to the opposite corner on the right side. Back out, step back, now they'll step in, high post, now the pass back out to the right wing. She'll dribble into the right elbow. And now they'll get the ball down low. Strong move by Strokeland, but too strong. And the rebound comes down to the Lions. Kelly has with the rebound. Nope, check that. Emma Weiser with the rebound, my apologies. And now Richter will bring it up the court. Richter looks off her defender to the right, goes to the left. The defender was almost, but not quite tricked by that one. That was a nice eye fake. And now she'll get an open look at a three, and that one's a little bit off the mark. Looked like Emma Weiser was possibly there for a rebound, but she lost her footing. And now Kenmare will get the ball back, and then about a second later, they'll toss it out of bounds and give it right back to the Linton HMB Lions. .38 seconds to go. Or now there's 38 seconds to go. Richter will dribble it, standing still in between the circles. Loft the pass to the right wing. Now they'll send it right back to Richter at the volleyball line. Richter goes to the right, avoids the double team, comes to the left, hands it off to Scher. Scher at the volleyball line, gets it back to Richter. 8 to shoot on the shot clock. Scher, 4-3 with 5 on the shot clock. Nope, that will not go. It comes out the front of the rim. Kenmare gets the rebound. Half quarter good if it goes, and it's a little bit short, and there's still 4.8 seconds to go. So Linton HMB will have a chance at the final shot. I think she probably thought there was less time on the clock than there actually was. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and the pass is blocked. And I don't know, no, it would not have counted. It would have been a traveling call anyway. And now it's the end of the third quarter, and the Linton HMB Lions leading 33-17. Honkers scored 8 points in that third quarter. That's the most points they scored in the first 3 quarters of play. They're going to have a little work to do in the fourth quarter if they want to get back in this one. We'll take a timeout, fourth quarter in about 30 seconds.
When grain flow becomes blocked in your bin, it can cause costly delays, safety concerns, and expensive equipment repairs. Superior Grain Equipment's premium unloading system, featuring their patented blockbuster auger, keeps you and your equipment running safely and efficiently by breaking up blockages near the center sump gate to allow for continuous grain flow. Operated from outside the bin, the blockbuster could be engaged independently from the sweep, eliminating the need to enter the bin to clear blockages. Superior products for superior bins. Only available from Superior Grain Equipment.
All right, welcome back to the Betty Engelstad Sioux Center here at the campus of UND College. I almost said UND High School. That would not have been right. UND College. It'll be Kenmare basketball to start the fourth quarter of play. Put 8 minutes onto the clock. Kenmare actually outscored the Lions 8-7 in that third quarter, but they're still down 33-17. Fourth quarter is underway with the basketball there for Kenmare. By the time I figured it out, they've passed it a couple extra times, so we'll just move on. Nice splitting the defenders, but left the layup short. And now on it's a travel on who? I didn't know anybody had possession of the ball. And they called the travel, so it's going to go back to Kenmare because apparently the Lions had it when the travel was called. Usually you have to have the ball in hand in order to commit a traveling violation. I don't think anybody had the ball for either team on that particular whistle.
Jump ball. Lions possession.
All right, so jump ball called there. Lions will get the possession arrow. So once again, the third place game between the Langdon Area Edmore Munich Cardinals and the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks coming up at about 6 o'clock. So about maybe a 90-minute break after the conclusion of this game before the start of that game. And with any luck, Brad Anderson will be here to do the play-by-play on the third place game here at the State Beat. He is, it's a tentative play-by-play job for him as he's on his way from Perham, Minnesota after he did a basketball game between Breckenridge and Underwood, and now he's coming to Grand Forks to do a couple of basketball games here, one for Magnitude and one for his radio station. Corner three left a little bit short. Rebound to the Lions. Like I said, the Honkers outscored the Lions 8-7 in that third quarter. And right now it's 0-0 with a minute 20 gone in the fourth. Oh, working around the perimeter. Now Richter has it. Richter works it inside for Winiger. Winiger gets her own rebound, not the shot. She gets tied up. They're going to call a jump ball, and the possession will go to Kenmare. Far side of the court, and now cutting to the baseline, pass across the paint, but she stepped out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. Give the ball back to Linton HMB. Of course, the third place and championship game will also be on WDAY TV tonight. If you want to sync up the Magnitude broadcast, you can. You can mute their TV and put us on if you want. I know a lot of people in the Kindred area do that. They did it last night. I got pictures of it on my phone via text message and Facebook message. So it's usually anywhere from an 8 to 25 second delay. So if you put the TV station on your DVR, you can sync us up to it. Our play-by-play will go with their video. So another missed shot for Kenmare, and the Linton HMB Lions pull down the rebound. Richter has it at the volleyball line, surveying left and right. Now she'll dribble off to the right, switch dribble hands, pump it off to Emma Schick. Schick pushes it into the corner there for Schumacher. Schumacher back to Schick. Or no, I'm sorry. Richter has it now. Richter backs up long. That is a three-pointer. I thought it was a long two. Richter from straight away at the top of the key puts three down. That's the first points of the fourth quarter here. Lions 3, Honkers 0 in the fourth quarter. See if the Honkers can respond. And they'll try, and they will. A three for Miller from the right wing. 4:40 and counting to go here, and now a timeout has been called. Stop the clock with 4:37 to go. Linton HMB Lions will talk it over. We'll let them. We'll be back in a moment.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. 4:36 to go. Linton HMB inbounding it from the near sideline right in front of our broadcast station. And now they'll work the ball to the near wing, flip a pass over to Callie Haas, high on the left side. Now high on the right side, it is Aaron Kelch. Back over to Richter. Richter now to Haas. Haas inside to Winiger. Winiger puts it back out top. Now they get it to Haas. Corner three off the front of the rim. It will not go. And ripping down the rebound there is Madison Moline. Maddie Moline will get it into the backcourt to Brooklyn Rodine. And now they'll get it into the corner. Three on the way, left it short. Grazed the bottom of the net. Kenmare will get the rebound. They'll work it to the top of the key. Now back inside, it drops, and she'll get the one more opportunity. Alexa Vardy, the 5'9 freshman, scores. And she'll have a chance for the three-point play.
That is her first personal, second team foul. Line substitution, number 35, Weiser.
Weiser comes in for the Lions. That puts Winiger on the bench for a breather. And Varda connects on the free throw. 36-23. 350 to go. And counting as Tegan Scher will dribble it along the volleyball line. A couple passes later, gets to Richter. Now they'll work it down low there for, that was Emma Weiser, and a whistle will stop the clock with 3:38 to go. It'll be Linton HMB basketball. Inbounds off the baseline with 16 on the shot clock. Inbounds comes into Richter towards the top of the key. Richter into the corner for Callie Haas. Haas now to Tegan Scher. Scher on the near wing, and that one's poked away. Chasing it down is Scher. 3 on the shot clock from the volleyball line. She tried to bank it in. Callie Haas will get the rebound, and now the Lions will get a fresh shot clock. 30 on it, as 5 have already expired. And they'll try and work some more time off the clock here. 36-23. If Kenmare could put something together here, they might have a low shot of getting back into this one. And now they get another fresh shot clock off the missed 3 and an offensive board. And one more of those, and that'll probably seal the W here for officially for the Linton HMB Lions. Tegan Scher to the hoop, gets fouled. Stops the clock with 2:44 to go. It is the 4th foul on Kenmare here in the second half. It was in the act of shooting as she was going in for the layup, and the Linton HMB senior will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And the first one's on its way, and it's off the back iron, no good.
Honkers substitution, number 20, Amber Howard.
Second of 2 shots here for Tegan Scher. Missed the first one. Second one on the way. And good. Nothing but net. Full court press here by the Lions. They've successfully forced 2 10-second violations in this game on Kenmare. Not this time down the court, though. Baseline jumper from 17 feet is good. Got the pass from half court all the way down to the baseline, and it's Amber Houck scoring, the 5'7" senior. That makes it 37-25, 2:20 and counting to go. Richter to Scher at the volleyball line here on the right side. Now she'll fire it over there to Kelsch. Still at the volleyball line, backs up in between the circles. Now Richter has it at the volleyball line. 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go. Tegan Scher, left corner 3 off the mark. And the rebound snagged there by Moline for the Honkers. Moline will bring it up court. Minute 53 and counting to go. 25 on the shot clock. They'll get it inside. That's Brenna Strokeland. And now another baseline jumper's in for Amber Houck off the pass from Strokeland. From about the same spot where she made the one before. 90 seconds to go in the game, and the Honkers are within 10. And they're putting pressure on, and a whistle and a timeout by the Honkers. Yes, the Honkers take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude. All right, welcome back. Minute 28 to go. It is Linton HMB Lion basketball, and now it'll be tied up. And the possession arrow, oh, they're going to call a foul, really? They're going to call a foul on Michelle Miller, and with all respect to that official, from my vantage point, it looked like she had both her hands on the ball. Should have been a jump ball, in my humble opinion. But he was closer to the play than I was, so he probably saw something that I didn't. But I had a 180-degree view on that one, so that's my 2 cents on it. Linton HMB just trying to work some clock here. They're not in any hurry to score any points, even though they are only up 10, but there's only 1:14 to go here in the fourth quarter. They'll work it down low, and now back out to Tegan Scher. Scher gets bumped by Brooklyn Rodine, and that'll be a foul. Stops the clock with 1:07 to go here in the fourth quarter. 16 foul for the Kenmare Honkers. And the inbounds pass comes to the right wing here for Tegan Scher. Scher up top now into the hands of Kelsch. Kelsch to Richter. Richter at the volleyball line, backs up near the midcourt stripe. Backs up / pushed up by her defender, one of the two. And now that is Kelsch with it. Kelsch to Scher, back to Richter. And this is all happening around that volleyball line. Now they get it down to the baseline. Callie Haas will go to the line to shoot 2. They got it down, the pass down to the baseline from the top of the key. Callie Haas went for the reverse layup. And as a result of the foul, she wasn't able to make the shot. Had the foul not occurred, that shot may have gone in. So I have 42.7 seconds remaining, and the Linton HMB Lions are up by 10, and they'll remain 10 as Callie Haas misses the first free throw, hit the back right corner of the rim, ricocheted off to the left. Second free throw is on the way, and it's in, nothing but net. 38-27, 39 seconds to go. Honkers have the ball, now they'll work it up to the top of the key, now to the left elbow. And she'll throw an elbow to get into the paint, kick it back out into the near corner, and now the three's on the way, and it's in! Madison Moline with the triple, and whistle will stop the clock with exactly 20 seconds to go. Looks like we have a timeout as the Kenmare Honkers are with an 8. It's a full timeout. We'll take one more timeout, bring you the conclusion after this.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
At Superior Grain Equipment, we're committed to quality and service, offering you the best in grain storage and dryers for any size operation. Our experts will work with you to determine the most efficient and economical storage solution for your needs. We help protect your bottom line and your future with the industry's best bins and warranties. Make the superior choice for protection today and tomorrow with Superior Grain Equipment.
All right, welcome back. 20 seconds to go and 38-30. It's Lions basketball, and they have the 8-point lead. Slow to the referee now will hand the ball off. Callie Haas will look for the inbounds pass. And immediately fouled is J.C. Richter. And we'll march all the way down to the other end for free throws. So that stops the clock with 18.9 seconds to go. First free throw from Richter is in. 39-30 now in favor of the Linton HMB Lions. And the referee will give the ball back. She'll take a couple dribbles. She'll set. Second free throw on the way, and it'll rattle in. Hits the rim and took the friendly roll. 17 seconds to go. Honkers down 10. They'll get it to the top of the key there for Moline. Moline run into a double team, got it to Miller, and now Miller with the pass and a foul, and now going to the free throw line for Kenmare will be the 5'10" 8th grader, Taya Offworth. Stops the clock with 6.6 seconds to go, and the only thing left to do here is find out what our final score will be, and she'll miss the first free throw. So at the moment, it's 40-30, and if she can connect on this free throw, the final score might be 40-31 as Linton HMB subs out all their starters. They put in 5 fresh players for the final 6.6. And the second free throw on the way, and it'll miss. And they'll battle for the rebound. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Kenmare got the rebound, 1 second whistle. They're going to call a jump ball with 0.1 on the clock. We'll see if they put more time on or not. But the jump ball possession arrow goes to Linton HMB, so it's just a matter of tossing it in, and it's final. 40-30, your final score. The Linton HMB Lions win 5th place in the consolation bracket, and they would take home the consolation championship here at the 2022 NDHSAA State B Girls Basketball Tournament. That'll wrap it up. We'll get things set up for our next game, and we'll talk to you in about an hour and 45 minutes for Shiloh Christian and Langdon area and more Munich. And our pregame will be on about 4:45, 4:50 for that one. And then the championship game coming up tonight at 8 o'clock between Kindred and Grafton. The 1 and 2 seeds meet for the state title. Grafton making its 3rd appearance in the state championship game in 3 years. They lost 3 years ago. They won last year, and they have a chance to win it this year if they can knock off the undefeated Vikings. Well, the Vikings will look to snag their 3rd title in 5 appearances since 2017. So that's a preview of what's coming up. 3rd place, Langdon and Shiloh Christian. Championship, Kindred and Grafton. That all starts at 6 o'clock here on the Magnitude Sports Radio Network. Talk to you again soon. Thanks so much for tuning in.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network.